How's it going, guys? Always Evan here. I want to make a quick tutorial on how to fix OBS or Rust for streaming and recording. So a common problem is basically when you're recording Rust, whether that be on game capture or display capture, when you're recording, everything looks just fine. You're at a solid 60 frames per second and everything looks smooth. And once you get finished recording, you realize that it's not so smooth as it was in game. As you can see, the CPU is still at 0%. I have it locked at 48 frames per second, and as I'm moving around here, it's actually dipping down. The lowest I've gotten down to was 7 frames per second, and I even have my graphics on the lowest. I have an RX 480 graphics card, and I shouldn't be getting this low just to stream at like 15 frames. So I found out a solution. Basically, is you want to be in your Rust game, any server, and yep, I have my FPS limited to 48 frames. And so basically, whatever you're streaming at, you want to press F1 on the keyboard, and you just want to type FPS dot limit. Oh, I messed that up. And you want to do whatever your monitor is at, so I do 60, and you press enter. And now look at that, it's smooth, and it's also smooth over here. I also, since I'm streaming at 48 frames per second, I just have that set to 48 instead of 60, just so I do not miss a frame on my streaming, and it's about exact, and it looks beautiful. So yeah, I really hope that helps people out with streaming, and I'm sure it does, because this is a common problem when people are streaming, and nobody can just figure out what's going on. I couldn't find it on the internet anywhere. Yeah, that's pretty much it. If you want to know my specs of my PC, is i7 with water cooling, 16 gigs of RAM, and that is some pretty fancy RGB. And I have RX 480 graphics card, MSI, and yeah, it's pretty lit, and I just do this because I want to feel cool. So yeah, that will be all. Thanks for watching.